My name is Roseanne Kirlin, and I'm co-founder and trustee of the Katie Kirlin Fund and Katie's mom. The Katie Kirlin Fund was established in 1990 after Katie had a 2-year battle with a rare cancer that left her paralyzed. And upon her death, we established the fund so we could provide financial support and for other athletes who wanted to participate in wheelchair sports. Okay, when Katie was 10, she became paralyzed, and she was very shy and quiet, and we took her to a wheelchair sports program at the DuPont Institute, and she saw about the sports. They said, get her involved. There was no junior program in Philadelphia at the time, so Katie actually used to practice with a bunch of men. And they said, get her race and it'll change things. There wasn't wheelchair basketball at that time, so she got involved with swimming and track, and it really helped her to come out of her shell, and it helped her to realize that she was the same person. She just was doing things differently. It was very traumatic it was such a big change in her life. And then she also was able to go back to her school with medals that she won, and the kids, you know, thought Katie's still the same, she just does things differently. When the fund first started, we didn't have a team. We just knew we wanted to start the fund because we knew how valuable wheelchair sports was for Katie. So we were just trying to recruit, and Joe met Stu Greenberg from the Department of Rec. He had the athletes, Joe had the money, and he always says, you know, that they made a great team, Stu and Joe. Joe puts in, I can't even put a number on the amount of hours that he puts in weekly and, you know, all through the year. He's involved with activities with the children and fundraising, and he's just invaluable to the fund. Joe is one of the key fundraisers and, you know, recruits sponsors through the years. It's a good example of what the fund is about. And he, along with our board, has raised close to $2 million over the last 20 years. And without funding, there wouldn't be able to be a program.
Just the generosity of the Katie Kirlin Fund, its board of directors, Joe and Roseanne, and they help every kid, regardless of what's going on, and they make donations anonymously. If a family needs to exceed what Joe usually has to give, he makes sure every kid goes to a tournament, and the money is no object. I guess that's the bottom line. Money is no object. It will never deter a kid from going to a tournament or nationals.
I think the volunteer program is a great opportunity for the employees to see what's out there. It encourages them to see what kind of opportunities and maybe bring out some of their talents and skills that they weren't aware that they had.
We've never turned a child down. Any kid that wants to play, we make sure we get them here. We share wheelchairs, and they don't always fit the kid. I'm putting them in the best chair I can that might fit their width, so their arms hit the wheels, maybe too high from the ground. We do what we can, but we've never turned a kid down. We've had kids come from Pittsburgh and just to be able to play, in Harrisburg to be able to play. So this will help us buy new chairs for the kids. So it's really going to provide an opportunity for so many kids to be able to play here, to play at tournaments, and just to get that experience of being able to be with other children with disabilities and playing on an equal playing field.